Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the whole reason you show up here every morning is the same reason I show up here every morning, because you know there's more you're supposed to be offering the world. You know there's more that you're supposed to be giving to the planet. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. I'm happy, blessed morning. Absolutely. And we show up here every morning at 9 a.m. And what we do is we push ourselves down the road of success a little bit more. And that's the whole purpose. We show up here every morning at 9 a.m. I've owned a business for over 20 years. I served in the Marine Corps. I've guarded President Reagan and President Bush. I've been raising 4 beautiful, amazing, epic children. And all that experience, I've condensed it down into a success formula. And every morning we come here and we talk about success. So welcome. Now, the foundation of success is gratitude. So what I want you to do is I want you to start typing in your gratitudes, because no one's ever that you're thinking of. Think of your most successful person that you know. If you really looked at their success, the foundation of that is gratitude. So right now you start typing your gratitude. This is how it sounds. I am grateful for I got to see my son yesterday. He lives in Pittsburgh. He came down here for about 6 hours yesterday. I got to hug him. I got to hear his heartbeat. I got to kiss him. I got to bless him, and he blessed me. I got to see him with his brothers and his mom. It was fantastic. I am enough. That's how you do it. It's very specific. You can say I'm grateful for my family, and that's great, but it's better to be more specific, because in your brain, when you say a gratitude, the problem-solving part of your brain gets more oxygen. It gets more active. There's more synapses going off of there, and then you're able to solve more problems. Look, we're all born genius. We are all born epic. We are all born to impact the world the way we can only impact the world. But what happens is we get caught in the riptide of life, and we get sucked into the ocean of am I enough? And out there in the ocean of am I enough, being slammed around, underneath, above, bashed, we start to try to succeed, and it doesn't happen, and we get frustrated. Here you go. Christian says, I am grateful for the bride of 27 years sharing her life with me and making me better than I would be. Bravo. 27 years. Congratulations, Christian. You are almost a rare species, almost extinct. People being married that long. Congratulations. Michelle says, I am a loving grandma, and I'm grateful that today daughter is having her gender reveal. All right. So someone in your family's doing something bold and beautiful. Fantastic. I love it. And Michelle's she's become the host of the show online, because she's making everybody feel welcome. I love that. So you get caught in this riptide of life. You're out in the ocean of am I enough, and you're getting slammed around, and you're like, I'm not impacting the world the way I want to impact the world. That's because you're starting to breathe in doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. So we're going to release some of those breaths right now. We're going to release the doubt, the fear, and the limiting beliefs, and then we're going into the body of the show. But I want to tell you, don't take this lightly, because these breaths matter. These breaths is where you create the space to actually solve the problem, to find the next thing you need to do for your invention, to take the next step, which is what the title of the show is, how to take the next step, how to take action right now. So let's take our breaths. Ready? Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Woo! Do I feel that? Do I feel that? You can really feel the release of everything, especially if you really take a deep breath and then exhale it out. On this next breath, I want you to feel the cool air hit the back of your throat and come down inside of you. But I want you to feel it come down in the infinity of you, not the physical you. The physical you, the lungs have a capacity. You could max those out, but the infinity of you doesn't have a capacity. Murtaza, welcome. Glad you're here. Someone else came on there. Can I see who it is? It is Sholly. Thanks for coming. Glad you're here. All right, let's take this next breath. Ready? Breathe in. Feel the infinity. Now exhale fear. All right, we're going to do one more. And I want you to really just feel gratitude and feel the abundance in your life. Think about, you haven't thought about a breath all for a couple days or for 24 hours. Good morning, Billy. Glad you're here. You haven't even thinking about breathing. That's how much abundance there is in the world. And as much air as there is for you, there's finances for you, there's love for you, there's health for you. All that abundance is here, but we have to breathe it in. So whatever you need right now, I want you to breathe it in. And whatever you don't need, I want you to breathe it out. Okay? So breathe in. Ready? Now just exhale what you don't want. Do you feel it just come off you? Oh man, I feel it off the back of my neck. And I feel like it's just heavy stones coming off me. I feel lighter. All right. How to take action right now. Deanna, welcome. And we are on step number 4. So we'll review the steps and then we'll get going. The sun's coming in here and getting me a little sweaty this morning. So if I'm glowing, that's because I'm radiant, because you guys are here and it makes me glow. Step number 1. Your inner voice is already telling you what to do next. If you've ever said, I've been thinking about, and the next part of that sentence is something to promote you, to move you forward, that is your inner voice telling you to do that. Step number 2, guided awareness. Right now, if I say your left heel, the very bottom of your left heel, that's guided. I just guided you to become aware of your left heel. Okay? Now what I want you to do is use that power to what's stopping you. And there'll be some fluff up here. I don't have enough money. My parents don't support me. You know, I'm divorced. Whatever that is, okay? There's fluff up here. But underneath that is a doubt, a fear, or a limiting belief. And if you can get to those by becoming guided, becoming aware, because you're guiding your awareness, then you can overcome that. Okay? Number 3 was gather information. Now remember, we don't camp out here. This is not where we... You know, I think a lot of people are guilty of, I'm not taking action because I don't have enough information yet. Well, you're never going to have all the information. It's never going to be the perfect opportunity. So I need you to get your information and then move on. Find an expert, gather information, and move. Take action while you're gathering information. I'm really good at this. I'm really good at not camping. That is not an issue for me, man. I will not know and I will go. That is not my issue. Mine's probably number 1 or 2 and maybe a number 4. But number 3 is not my issue. But I know it is an issue for a lot of people. All right, number 4 today. There's only 2 reasons. Hold your fingers up. There are only 2 reasons that you will do something. Only 2. Jim Kearney's on here. The Vietnam vet, a great coach. My heart, I love that guy, man. Talk about a solid guy in the community. Thanks for being here, Jim. Deanna's here. Deanna's here. Good job, Deanna. Thank you for coming. Look, there are only 2 reasons you do anything. Only 2 reasons. You're either being pushed to do it or you're being pulled to do it. That's the only 2 reasons you will do anything you do. Yeah, but Michael, I volunteer at the animal shelter, and you know that doesn't have any push or pull for me. I disagree. There's a pull because when you get there, you feel good. There's a feeling that you're getting. That's why you're doing it. When you get there and you help and you leave, you feel significant. You feel fulfilled. I gave something to the community. So that would be a pull. Now a push is something you're running from. Like, I was in a meeting with a lady, and she's very successful when she's in the meeting. She's got a husband. She's beautiful. You know, the outer image is, you know, she has successful business with clients and things like that. And she says, you know, when I started, I was homeless with my son, with my 3-year-old son. We lived in the car when I started my business. She said, but now I'm not really motivated. I can't take the next step. And she said, when I started, I was killing it. I was working all the hours. I'd wake up in the middle of the night with the next idea. And see, she was running from something. She was being pushed by me and my son don't have a place to live. Okay? She was being pushed. That's the push. So this is how it works. The push is almost always obvious. The push, what you're running from, what's pushing you, you can see it, you can feel it, and you're like, I don't want to be there anymore. I'm getting away from that. Like if you get too close to a fire, it will push you away because of the heat. If you're in the cold, you'll do whatever it takes to get warm. That's a push. It's pushing you away. If you're homeless, getting to not being homeless is a push. You're avoiding something. You're running from something. But when you get comfortable, okay, now I'm living, and now I'm paying the bills, and now I'm driving the car I want and going on the trips I want. What's going to keep you going? How come you're not taking your next step? It's the pull. Now with the pull, the push-pull concept is brilliant. Thanks, Christian. Now with the pull, you have to imagine it. This is going to come out of your faith. It has to be something that you believe. Faith is believing in the unseen. So you're going to have to, what is your pull? And here is the bottom line of the pull. If you're running towards money and you're taking action, bravo. Keep at it. If you're running towards your success because you want to pay for your kids' college, you want to get that new house, you want to get that new car, you want to feel a certain way, bravo. But if you're not taking action, this is how you use the pull concept in yourself. There's someone down the road tomorrow that only you can save. And if you don't take action today, that person is lost. What do you mean by lost, Michael? What do you mean? That's kind of weird. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm going to get real heavy with you here, but that's what we need to do to get ourselves off our asses. Let's do it. What if you don't take action today? And you not taking that action, there is Julia out there, and you don't take action so you don't influence Julia's life. And Julia can't get out of depression. Julia can't get out of her hope, and Julia kills herself. And it's all because you didn't take action today. Huh? We have to go because there's people that only we can save. No one else can save them. All right, Mike, you're getting too heavy now. Come on. This is a great show, and I want to leave all feeling good and everything, and I want to feel positive and energized. Great. Then take some freaking action because there's someone out there that only you can save by taking action. So when the push isn't enough and you can't find the pull, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to visualize Julia and you saving her. Your action saves her. Yeah, but Michael, I just do taxes. I just an accountant. I just do taxes. That's not a big deal. Really? The pressure of owing taxes and you're losing your house, that could make somebody do drastic measures. And if you take your action and get to Julia, you save her house, her family, etc. Yeah, but Michael, I just collect money. I just help my company get more money in. The accounts receivable. I keep the accounts receivable low. Okay? So you get money in the company, they hire Bill, and Bill doesn't go home depressed and discouraged because he has a job, because you brought money into the company to pay Bill. I can do this all day. I can do this all day. I can spin whatever you're doing into saving somebody's life, and you need to spin it into that, and you need to get that pull and have this pull make you take action right now. You are going to save someone simply by taking action today. So if you're not running from something, if you're hesitating, if you're not taking the next step, you need to find a pull or you need to find a push. And you need to do it today. What is your next step? You know from step number 1, you know what your next step is. What's stopping you? That's number 2. Gather information so you take a good step. And number 4 is what's the push or pull? Now, we're going to round this up tomorrow and close it out. Look, I love you. I care about you. And I only have 2 jobs. I'm on the planet for 2 reasons. To serve you, to come to your company or your college and talk to your people about success and failure. Or to get in the middle of your life and help you get to the next level. That's all I do. So if you want some help, get to me. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. Bravo, Christian. Keep coming here. Connie Chang's on here. Hey, Connie. Bravo, Michelle. Bravo, Jerry Botts. Bravo, all you guys that keep coming every morning. You are going to change your life. This is our tribe. This is our community. So let's just keep showing up. And every morning I'm going to be here and I'm going to be serving you. Share this. You can do that right now. You can look to the side and there's a place to hit share. Subscribe. If you're on YouTube, subscribe so you don't miss it. Get notified on Facebook so you don't miss it. And if you want some help, if you're serious about going to the next level, get to me. I can help you. I love you. I care about you. And I want you to succeed. Have a phenomenal day and find out what your push or pull is. I'll talk to you tomorrow.